Hi everyone. First of all, I would want to apologize for uploading this video late. I remember in the previous video when we started this course, I promised to say in the next few hours I'll be uploading another video. I'm very sorry. I had just been busy, and today, don't worry, today has come. We'll be sharing with you another level, another way of looking at NASDAQ market. And trust me, after this course, you'll be able to trade, you'll be able to be profitable in trading NASDAQ. NASDAQ is an interesting indices ever to trade. I've been trading NASDAQ for quite some time now, and I've been making amazing profits. And where uh, after this course, I'll be showing you the results that I've acquired, the results that have been coming out by using this technique that I'm sharing, that I'm showing you right now. So for now, pay attention, follow step by step. I'll be showing you step by step on how to apply this strategy, and also the times when to trade NASDAQ, the time when to use this strategy. Remember, like I've been mentioning, like I've been saying in the first video, I mentioned something there very important. You can have a strategy, but if you don't know the time when to trade, the time when to apply that strategy, you find somebody is still on the losing side. So having a strategy is another thing, and in knowing the time when to trade using that strategy is also another thing. And the most interesting part of this course, I'll show you the times when to trade, the time when to use a strategy, and also the actual strategy that I have been personally using, that strategy which has been making real income for me. I will share with you today. I think there is no time to hide anything. I've been uh, I've been trading using this strategy for quite some months now, and I've really been it's really been nice. It's really been interesting, and wow! Guess what? It's not by mistake of you watching. Sorry, of you meeting this channel, of you finding this channel on all the videos that are right there on internet. You just landed on this channel. It's not by mistake. You are going to learn something that will change your life ever financially. So for now, pay attention, follow very well, step by step. Don't miss any course, don't miss any course module. Follow step by step, because if you miss anything, this strategy is not going to make sense to you. So make sure you follow every video that I upload. I'll be uploading them just like that. Okay, so if please you are new to this channel, if you didn't subscribe, check. If you didn't subscribe, so that when I'm going to upload the next video, you'll be the first one to be updated, so that you shouldn't be left behind. So subscribe to the channel, and I'll be showing and I'll be sharing interesting topics. After this one, after this strategy that I've been using to trade NASDAQ, I'm going to start another course where I'm going to share with you a strategy that I've been using to trade currencies. Very interesting, amazing strategies that you will never ever regret following my strategies. And after this, for those who've been trading indices, I'll be sharing with you the strategy that I've been using to trade indices boom and crash. If you've been having desires to make a life, to make a living out of trading forex, this is one of those few informations that you may ever need. So for now, let's go direct to our main purpose, our main reason of this video. So the last video I talked about, I remember I took you people the preamble or the introductory state of NASDAQ, where I defined NASDAQ and I mentioned quite a lot of things there. So today we are going direct to the next level. Okay, so if you didn't watch the first video, please, I recommend check for it right there on my channel. Check for it and watch the video for this video to make sense, because I'll be using content that I already explained in the first video that I uploaded. Get me right. Get me right. If you didn't watch the first video, please watch the first video that I uploaded on this course before you come to this one. Or you can watch this one, then you go back and check for the previous video that I uploaded. You watch it so that you shouldn't miss anything. I want this strategy to work for you. I want to see testimonies. I want to hear good news to say, no, the strategy is working for me. That will be very interesting and very nice on my end to hear such, because I can assure you by the end of this course you'll be able to trade NASDAQ as in a professional way, professional, nice, profitable, and income generator. I call it income generator. So let's slash now and go to the main purpose of this video. So let's go to the next slide. So here I think I've explained already how you can use this course. Where there is need of your attention, just attention from your end. Leave everything for me to explain, leave everything for me to share with you. Make sure you take notes. If you're taking screenshots, please feel free to take screenshots. Watch this video in order. Get this right and correct. Watch this video in order. Why? Because I'm providing this strategy step by step. So if you jump the first step, you watch the second step, it may not really make sense to you. So watch step by step in order for you not to lose anything. So first of all, you need to understand what NASDAQ is, for which a bit of information I explained in the first video. NASDAQ is simply an acronym which stands for National Association of Security Dealers Automated Quotations. That's what NASDAQ stands for. It's an abbreviation in other ways. So the term NASDAQ is also used to refer to NASDAQ Composite, an index of more than 3,000 stocks listed on the NASDAQ exchange. That includes the world's foremost technology and biotech giants such as Apple, Microsoft, Oracle, Amazon, Intel, Google, Facebook, Netflix, all those ones. There are many and many and many. So why do we trade NASDAQ? Why I trade NASDAQ is because of the profit that it generates in a shortest period of time. Because of the profit, is very profitable. You can make 100 pips in just seconds. You can make 200 pips in just a minute. in just a minute. You can make 200 pips, you can make 500 pips in just a minute. Get it, this in just a minute. That's a good part of NASDAQ. The only thing that is required is you having the right strategy and knowing the right times to trade this index. All right. So these are the main differences between Forex and indices like NASDAQ. Forex, we are referring to currency pairs. Okay. Forex, we are referring to currency pairs. Forex is actually a combination of two words, foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. So these are currency pairs. And indices, these ones are one figure. This one is a single figure. So the difference between currency pairs and indexes or index is their differences in spreads. NASDAQ or indices, they've got different spreads from currencies. Okay, there are times when it behaves, when the spreads can be increased in a day, and at the same time they reduce. So depending on the times, then you find on the currencies, you find the spreads are the same for the whole day, for the whole week, or for the whole month, depending on the broker you are using. I guess this one you've gotten it correctly. So now, the other difference is the speed in profit. Like I mentioned, you can make 100 pips in just a second when you are trading indices. Then in currencies, for you to attain 100 pips, it may take you hours and hours. It can even take you days for you to make just 100 pips. But when it comes to indices like NASDAQ, you can make even 500 pips in just an hour. It's possible. It's possible. Okay. Then the other difference is the account balance. What do I mean when I say an account balance? Account balance here, I talk of the initial deposit that you are required to trade either of the above. For currencies, you can trade depending on the broker you are using. You can trade a minimum of $1. They can allow you to open an order. But when it comes to indices, you can't place a trade if you have $1. The approximately initial deposit is required from your account is $40 or $30. That's when you can able to trade. That's when you can able to open an order in NASDAQ. In the currencies, you can trade even with $2, even with $3. The broker will be able to allow. The other difference is scalping, day trading, and also swing trading differences. So it's different. NASDAQ, you can trade a scalping if you are using a scalping strategy, you can make a lot of money in a shortest period of time. I've mentioned it already in the first statements that I mentioned. When it comes to currencies, you find that scalping, you may not really make a lot of money using scalping strategy. But in currencies, you can make, for you to acquire 50 pips, it will need you maybe a day, it will need maybe 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. But in NASDAQ or in indices, you can make quite a huge profit in a shortest period of time, depending on the fundamental factors and also mastering the times when to trade, for which one the times I'm going to share with you in this same course. Is one of the module. Okay, so then the next thing is fundamentals. So this is the difference between currencies and also indices, is on the matter of fundamental factors. Remember, Forex is moved by fundamental factors, and also the stock markets indices, they are also moved by fundamental factors or fundamental effects. So now, what's the difference on these fundamental factors on these two currencies? You find that for the news to come out, for the fundamental news to come out, maybe it can be one in a month, or one in a week, or two in a month, or three in a month. But when it comes to stock or indices, you find that news is every day. So NASDAQ news comes every day. Get me right, every day there is news. And I'm going to share with you the right time when you can spot those news and utilize them to make consistency profits, consistency trades, using the best strategy that I'm about to provide, that I'm about to share with you. Okay, let's go the next slide. Here now, we are going to talk about the 5 best times to trade NASDAQ. I know a lot of people have been trading these indices, and there are some who've been inboxing me to say, no, it's difficulty. Please provide a live strategy, provide a strategy for us so that you may be able to trade these indices. Has been difficult, and here it is now. One of the technique of you being profitable in trading NASDAQ is knowing the right time to trade NASDAQ. You need to understand these times. Why? Because these times, it is when the market is volatile. It's when the market is ready for trades. Okay. So remember, we are talking of two things. Let's go back to the first slide. Here we have NASDAQ 1000 and also US 30. Okay. So now, on these five times that will be trading these indices, this course applies to these two, US 30 and also NASDAQ 100. It applies to these two only. Please get me right. This course is only for these two indices, US 30 and also NAS100. Depending on the broker you are using, NASDAQ, the symbol can be US 100. Other brokers, they use US Tech 100. Other brokers, NQ, they just write NQ. Okay, that's why it's very important for you to know the symbols which your broker is using for this index. All right, please, I still remind you, if you are not subscribed, subscribe to this channel so that you may follow this strategy step by step, so that you may be profitable by using this technique which I'm providing you. So what are these best times to trade NASDAQ? Number 1, trade NASDAQ at 02 hours AM European time. 02 hours AM European time. You can calculate depending on the region where you are, you can calculate. Number 2, trade NASDAQ at 20 AM European time. Sorry, PM. Sorry, the first one is 02 AM European time. Then the second one is 20 hours PM European time. I hope you are writing. If please make sure you pause, you get everything correctly. You pause, you write, then you continue the video again. Number 3, the best time to trade NASDAQ is 9 a.m. European time. 9 a.m. it is a time when London session opens. It is a time when London session opens. Number 4, trade at 15:30 p.m. 15:30 p.m. European time, or 3 a.m. European time. This is the time when New York market opens, or market session opens. The last one is 7 a.m. These are the best time. Let me put them in order. 02 a.m. 07 a.m. 9 a.m. 15:30 p.m. and 20 p.m. European time. These are the best time to trade NASDAQ. So now, how do you, I think I have a slide there. Nice. There it is. There it is. So these are the times. So the point that I wanted to mention is that this strategy works. You go in the market 5 minutes before these times. Let's say 02 a.m. the first one there. So you go in the market and analyze at 01:55 a.m. That is when you begin to analyze the market. So it's better for you actually to go 7 minutes before, because 5 minutes you may be required to place a trade. You may be required to place a trade maybe at 01:55 a.m. European time. So I would advise you go in the market 7 minutes before the peak time, before the actual time, before this time that I've mentioned here. Jump in the market at 54 somewhere there, so that 06:55 you'll be able to place a trade, that if the signal is given by the strategy I'm about to share with you. This strategy, trust me, this strategy, I promise you, if you follow step by step, if you follow the setups that are provided, you'll be profitable in trading these indices. You'll be able to hack the brokers. All right. So today we'll call today a day. This is the course, and the next video I'm going to upload is going to be now on how you can trade now, how you can set up. I'll be showing you step by step. So today we'll end from here. The next video, the next video we are right now on how to place the trades based on these time zones or time sessions. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so that you may be updated when the next video is uploaded. And the brokers that I use to trade NASDAQ, remember, I don't know whether I've mentioned this before. NASDAQ, you don't just trade on any broker. Get me right. You don't trade on any broker. There are certain broker. One, a broker that is too congested. Avoid trading. Avoid using this broker. And I'm going to provide you the exact broker that I use to trade this stock, this indices. This is the broker. I've tried with different types of broker, but I've been seeing on the spreads, I've been seeing there and then there's some kind of manipulations. And because of too also congested, a lot of people are having accounts with those brokers, and such brokers are not good for trading these indices because of its nature. So I'm going to provide you with a broker down in the link in the description section, the light broker for you to trade, that you can open an account and trade these indices. And I also provide you with a YouTube, with a Telegram link in case you'd want to inquire anything. In case you've got any question, feel free to contact me and I'll be able to provide that information as long as I'm able to answer the question. I'll be able and happy to help you. I believe in sharing information. I believe in empowering one another, and I'll be right here with you, and I'll be able to help. So just a recap. Today we've looked at the best times of trading NASDAQ. We've also looked at the introduction, what NASDAQ stands for. We've looked at the major biotech giant companies that makes up NASDAQ, which are Tesla. There are 5 of them. Tesla, remember, there are 100. That's why it's called NASDAQ 100. There are 100 biotech giants. Sorry, there are 100 biotech companies that makes up NASDAQ. They are US companies. But the most ones, the giant ones that we look at is Facebook, Microsoft, Netflix, Google, and Amazon, including Tesla. So these 5 are the major giants that makes up NASDAQ. I'll still repeat. There is Tesla, number 1. I'll put them in order. Number 1 is Tesla. 2, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Netflix. Sorry, 6 actually. Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Netflix, and also Facebook. These are the major giants. All right. So today I'll end from here. We'll call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. If you are not subscribed, please don't forget. Do yourself a favor, subscribe. And I'll be providing these secrets. When you're done with this course, we'll start now the course that I use to trade currencies, the strategy I use to trade currencies. Then after the currencies, we are going to, in case you're interested of trading boom and crash indices, I'm going to also give you a strategy that I use to trade boom and crash. So after this one, NASDAQ, will go right in currencies, where I'll be explaining and showing you, giving you the strategy that I use to trade these things. And I'm also writing a book. I'm sure very soon it will be ready. Once it's ready, I'll be able to share it for free with my subscribers. Thank you so much. Shalom, shalom. See you. God bless you.